Good evening, folks, and welcome to another special Advent episode of Beer Reading with Sean Connors. In case you haven't been following me, I got a beer Advent calendar. Kind of like the Advent calendar you had as a kid. Obviously, it's much bigger, and instead of a chocolate, you get a German beer behind each door. So let's see, for day 16, I don't know which beer I'm getting each day. However, the beers are listed on the side of the box, just not what day for each beer. So day 16. Day 16 right here on the bottom. So punch out the door, take the beer out. We'll zoom in so you can have a look at the beer before I have a chance to see what it is. Then we'll open it, pour it up, talk a little bit about it. I'll read the can, whatever, see if there's any information I can get there. As well, I'll check out an app that I've been using, beertasting.app. And I also got a couple of cue cards. And depending on what beer it is, I might or might not use the cue cards. If it's a beer I've already had so far, or a style of beer I've already had, I probably won't do that. Alright, beer from Germany, a Hallertauer Hopfen Cuvee. It says, this unique beer specialty combines the four best aroma hops from the Hallertauer region in Bavaria. And just trying to see if I can find the alcohol content. 5.3% alcohol. Alright, so I'll check out the app first. I'll do a little, before I pour it up, do a little bit of research, see what we can find on the beer. On the box it says it's a German style Pilsner. So with that being said, being a German style Pilsner are all of our macro brews in North America. Our Millers, our Budweisers, Labatt's Blue, Coors. Most of those are Pilsner. So I know I'm probably going to like it more so than a lot of dark beers. Okay, on the app it tells it's bottom fermented at 5.3% alcohol. German style Pils. Little description, they say the four best Hallertauer aroma hops, Pearl, Hallertauer Traditional, Hallertauer Mittelfuhrer, and Sapphire are combined in this Hallertauer Hop Cuvee, C-U-V-E-E, and create a special experience with an unmistakable taste. The golden yellow beer is mild and late in the first sip and changes in the aftertaste to a spicy and hoppy specialty with a pleasant freshness. Normally they give the bitterness. Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking of something else. Alright, I'm going to check the beer of the day. This is a beer of the day for the Advent calendar, so I'm going to see what they have to say about it. They say the Schlossbrauer Herrngeier Dorf. I'm sorry for any German followers, I'm bastardizing your language, I apologize. I assume that's a brewery that has existed since 1131. The brewery, based in Lower Bavaria, describes itself as the oldest private brewery in the world. Since 1899, the brewery is owned by the Passinger family, originally from Landshut. Since 1995, the brewery is managed by Paul Passinger VI. The annual output is about 5,000 hectoliters. In 2013, a cooperation agreement was concluded with an Ingolstadt-based Herrenbayer, which includes sales and logistics for the Herrngeier Dorfer beers. So that doesn't really tell me much. Alright, so I know it's a German Pils, and the cue cards I'm using are from the Cicerone Institute. They're basically study guides for anybody going for their Cicerone certification. It's basically if you want to be a German expert. Alright, so for the color they have straw to light gold, so extremely light color. Bitterness they have 3 out of 5. A lot of the beers in this box I've been tasting being 1 or 2 bitterness out of 5. Normal alcohol content for a German Pils is 4.4 to 5.2. We're at 5.3, so a little bit higher. German Pils in general, they say for flavor and balance, flory, perfumey hops dominate aroma and flavor, crisp finish from bitterness, often has some bread-like male pulp flavors. And for the history, they say German interpretation of the original Pils from Bohemia, which is Czech Premium Pale Lager. This style is generally paler, lighter bodied, and less malty than the Czech Premium Pale Lager. And some related styles, obviously the Czech Premium Pale Lager, the Klosch, and the Munich Helles. And we've had quite a bit of Helles, so let's see. In my glass, a quick cold water rinse as per usual. I'm using my Pilsner glass, which is similar to a wheat glass, but it's obviously a lot smaller. And it doesn't have the big curvature like you would see in a wheat beer glass. It's tall and narrow, same as the wheat beer glass, and that's basically to show off the carbonization and the color of the beer. And generally the lip, it actually goes a little bit inwards, and that's basically to trap the head, which in turn traps the aroma and traps aroma and the flavor. I'm not sure what the cuvee means. It'd be interesting to find that out. Chances are I'm going to like this one. I'm generally a lighter beer kind of guy. And as you can see, I poured it a lot better than I did yesterday. Nice aroma. I am getting what they said, the bread. I'm actually getting better at picking out the elements. And with that being said, I'm going to just check this cuvee just to see if I can figure out what that means with respect to beer. So just bear with me for a second. I'm having some problems here with my app. C-U-V-E-E. All they say here for cuvee, they say in its most basic form, cuvee may refer to beer in a specific container, either wood or stainless steel. Taken it one step further, cuvee is a blend of the best base beers for a second fermentation, either in the bottle or specifically aging barrels. And that's... Alright, flavor-wise, let's see what we got. I'm liking it. It's easy drinking, crisp, refreshing, typical Pils. Words to describe a Pilsner, it fits here. It's actually a little bit cloudier than I expected. That may have to do with the second fermentation they were talking about. I don't know if that's the case here, but generally we're used to in North America, it's pretty crystal clear beer. That's an easy drinking beer. Alright, I'm definitely enjoying it. My ratings out of 5, a 1 being a drain pour, a 2 being, I'll finish it, a 3 being, that's a good beer, a 4 being a very good beer, and a 5 being the best beer ever. And with that, I also give half, so I could give it 2.5, 3.5, but no other fractions other than that. So it's either full rating or a half rating. It's a good beer. I'm going to go as far as say it's a very good beer. I like the color, I like the taste. A little bit of head is always good. For a rating wise, for the Hallertauer Hopfen Cuvee German style Pilsner, I think I'm quite comfortable giving this one a 4.0. Basically, it's a very good beer. If you're, I think if you're not into, if you're a North American and you're not into, you know, non-traditional North American beers, but you want to try something, this would be a good starter. It's an easy drinking beer, and it's kind of like a Pilsner, but we're used to with a little bit more flavor. And they mentioned about a little aftertaste. Can't remember now. I think they said spicy aftertaste. I'm not getting overly spicy, but there is definitely a little bit of zing to the aftertaste in a good way. So I think I'm comfortable giving it a 4.0. So there you go, folks. That's my rating for this German Pilsner. They call it the Hopfen Cuvee 4.0. So hopefully you can join me tomorrow when we go for day 16 and see what else we got left in the box. Until next pair, as always, enjoy responsibly. Cheers.